Alrighty. See if we can get some stuff together today. See what we got. Who was in this team? I think it was Gila. Alright, cool. Team back together. Let me make sure that I'm back on my original team here. And why am I spawning back up here too? I just noticed that again. I spawned back up here with stinking Gallon's area again, bro. Okay, so that's trash. These are training. I do need the level 50. Both of these weapons. It's around that time period, so I might as well do it. What's good, Explosive? How y'all doing, y'all? Might as well just finish out both of these here. Gotta use some keys probably today, unfortunately. I was trying not to, if I was being real. I was trying not to use my keys. But I do need to use a couple anyways, so. Oh, that's why my stinking junk looks a little finicky on HP and junk. That's why. It's because I have the wrong set on. I think I was using crit chance and stuff on this one. So I'm gonna just go ahead and place my stuff back on. That was crit damage. This is the one I was using. What's gonna be your team for section 2 tomorrow? It's probably gonna be what's it called? Manny, Jericho with Daisy and someone else. I don't know who the fourth is gonna be yet. But I definitely know Manny and Jericho are gonna be there. Daisy's gonna have to be there. Worst comes to worst, I'll probably just use Meliodas somehow. Jericho, Manny's the DPS. Manny dual swords. I'll probably end up making these pretty decent. Holy Escanor is also going to do a lot. Depends. I could probably use them. Especially now that guy's his 7th one, I could probably use it. Because the 7th one gives me, yeah, that extra attack. So yeah, I probably can use it. I just can't get past 70k. Yeah, you gotta do like a lot of min-max bullcrap to get past 70k. If you want to hit it naturally without like beefing up yourself with a bunch of like HP stat bullcrap. If you want to actually hit it, you have to actually like do some heavy optimizing, which sucks. No one really wants to do that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's gonna use Manny Longsword. Yeah, it kind of depends. Like you got to use what you can use for now. Right now is just whatever you can use, so try to use what you can use. I have these. I already have a jet black sword. I do need to keep this grimoire because that's gonna be from Merlin. Oh, let's go! I didn't even notice I had this. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I can use this for her now. I have to dupe it out, of course, but I can officially use this for her. Nice. I am going to lock that rapier as well. Pierce accessories, is that good? I mean, maybe. It could be useful, but like, if I'm being honest right now, I'm mainly using this weapon just because of the first strike ability. That's it. I do think bursters do benefit off Pierce though. Got that blue rapier? Bruh. I ain't gonna use that bull crap. I'd rather wait till they come out with one. Forget using that. Go ahead and put my stuff back on some of my characters here. It's really good daggers for Jericho. Adds crit damage resistance. You have to craft it. It's SR. Pretty sure I've crafted it before. Unless you're talking about these. I'm like, these are alright, but like they ain't the craziest. So Blade, it was good, Gunner Addict. Yeah, you got them from the what's it called? You got them from the pre-registration thing. That's what it was. Now, what I will be doing is I am going to put this axe on my Slater. That is what I am going to do. We got a couple people that this week I do want to focus on. Especially this week I want to focus on. There is a lot of characters that I do believe I need to start getting up soon. So, you know. Free-to-play guide. It wasn't a free-to-play guide. It was just free-to-play a lane. Secondly, if you're a free-to-play and you ain't go for Daisy, you're a dumbass. That's just my belief. Because you skipped a universal buffer that was worth going for. That's just dumbass activity. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. I get it. I get the whole deal of everyone. And people hate that part of, like, reality here and honesty. I get everyone wanting to go for your DPS. But you skipped a universal support that can do crit resistance down, crit defense, crit damage up. You can stun certain bosses. Like, you skipped a character so valuable. And most of them's reasoning is, oh, I don't want an OC. Like, huh? You skipped because you didn't want an OC? Like, I won't get that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to understand that from a person. I was backing Daisy before she dropped. Before she dropped, I was already backing Daisy. Because I was like, this is a character that is extremely powerful. And seeing her build inside of the beta, I was like, this character is very powerful. I would advise people to prep on getting this unit. Everybody was like, nah, I don't want her. Got her for the platinum, didn't even know how good she was. Oh, yeah. The platinum was a bonus. I was already going to get the character. Yeah. I've seen countless people be like, oh, free to play guide, yet they have Daisy, Millie, or Daisy and Escanor somehow. All right, buddy. Daisy was our first limited banner. You should be able to get that. Meliodas himself, you had a hot minute to get him, and you didn't even have to use him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. We did, what's it called? A 10 pull on Escanor. Got another dupe, so we're good. I do want to go for more dupes. I would like to P10 him, but of course life be lifing, so I don't know if I'll be able to before he goes. It depends on this weekend, because I have to see if I can get some sales with like graphic design stuff and everything like that. If things go good, I might compete in him before he leaves. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Saw videos of CC who make free-to-play teams, no Escanor and stuff like that. I get those videos because there are going to be people who just don't want to pull them. I get that. I get those videos, but I'm not going to break my neck to make those videos. I won't do it. There's certain levels that I'll go. Like, I'll probably take out Daisy and be like, okay, you can just use Manny, right? I'll do something like that. Cool. I can do something like that, but I'm not going to bend so hard that I'm going to be like, okay, guys, well, there's no way you have Gila, even though Gila was given out for free. No way you have Gila, so you can use Tristan. All right, well, there's no way you have both crit DPSs, or at least one of them. So I'm just going to only use Slater, right? There's no way I'm going to use this here. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to break my neck going over free to play, because if you're doing that type stuff, that's on you, bruh. That's just you. What's good, Kai? Bro, I had a level 1 S cassette with the most trash stats and sacrificed 500 fragments from a new set. Made another S cassette, got level 3 with crit chance, crit damage, rough duration. Ooh, nice. You read Tristan P10, it's crazy. Yeah, I know of it. Gila still does better, especially if you have her outfit. If you have her outfit, like, you're cooking. And then if you somehow got dupes on Gila, it's out of the water by a milestone. Yeah, she does it faster. Like, her at P0 is already good, especially with the outfit. When you get her, like, if you get any freaking dupes on her, she just becomes disgusting. What's good, Zach? How you doing? We got to test out Escanor. Because today I ended up pulling my multi. Got my multi. And we got another dupe on Esca. So I just wanted to try it out. Want to see if I can have some fun. And see what happens here. Because I am interested on that. Now, I can't really do the nuke strategy. So I'm not going to try and do the nuke strategy. But I am going to just do my normal. So swap. Go into this here. And see, look at this. Just Gila doing this alone already got burst. Already got burst. And that's just me doing what I want to do. Oh my god, the three waves is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. The 3 waves is already kind of crazy. It's already nice. It's crazy. It does so much damage. Nah, bro, this isn't my main game. Oh, yeah. Oh, swap. I was not ready to swap just then. I was not paying attention to the little board that I should have been. Bonk. I'm just gonna get some lovely hits here. We testing the new Escanor build. Oh, no. I ended up getting another dupe from a multi. Which I was on 50-50 again, so I'll take that. We'll take it. Okay, we'll do this. Swap in. Pop here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonk. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Charge this on up. And bonk. He's so fun. That's great. That is fun. Okay, yeah, him with that. Like it's once he gets his first his sixth dupe, he just becomes a different character. Then when he gets the seventh dupe, he just becomes disgusting. Like he just becomes disgusting. So, it's kind of crazy. Evil all laughter. Oh my god, leave me alone, bruh. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing wrong. Guaranteed next character in one pool or another Escadupe. I'm gonna be skipping Cloth though. I think the only way you're gonna get me to summon for Glotho is if like she's a crazy burster. You know. Why don't the keys accumulate? No idea, brother. No idea. I think today what I'm gonna do is I'm actually use at least 100 keys purely on gold because as you can see, I'm broke boy right now. I do need gold badly. So I'm probably gonna just go through and just burn keys on gold for a second. If anyone needs a bit's help, as per usual, you go ahead and let me know. But it'll be interesting. Okay, see, what I won't agree with is the plat thing. I won't agree with the plat thing. Plat's perfectly fine how it is right now. Keys, yeah, we do need at least like 80 to 100 a day. Plat, leave that alone. You don't make everything so accessible. If you make everything too accessible, their company doesn't no longer have a monetary value. Making it too free to play, in some points, for most things, could lead to the company's downfall. We don't want that. Have 2K keys. I don't know what to do with it. Any idea? I mean, I'd pop some on gold to at least have a good like 4 mil under my belt at that point. At least. I've ran through a lot of gold recently because I've been building characters, building weapons and stuff. But oh yeah. Oh no, I missed a daily yesterday. Oh no, it just clicked with me. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. I'll have to make up for that. I'll have to grind me some materials and try to make up for some of those seals. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. Hold on. Yeah, let me go ahead and get my stuff ready here. Let's just get my things here. Yeah, I kind of forgot, bruh. Forgot about it. You can buy the 5 plat weekly in Frozen if you didn't know. Yeah, I know. I haven't done it this week though. Frozen Mine needs a freaking rework. Actually, I'm fine with how Frozen Mines is. If I were you, I'd go with P6 Exca instead of Clotho, but it's up to you. P6 is nice. New characters dope. Don't get it twisted. New characters always dope, but it depends on what you value really more. New characters always kind of like the better way to go, technically. But it really depends on what you want to do. Because if you're anything like me, I like new characters and all, but I'm not going to go out of my way to continue getting them, especially if I don't really plan on seeing a good worth, out of them. Now it's different if I can see worth out of the thing, right? That's different. If I can see worth out of it, then yeah, sure. That's something else. But if I don't see another worth out of it, ain't no point. And wow, that thing did not take damage, bro. See, that's the reason I love my Meliodas, because that's gonna go great. I do love him. But every now and again, homeboy decides to hit like dog water. Like straight up wet tissue paper sometimes. I feel bad. Now, granted, it's because of his ult needs to have the old gauge up, yada, yada, yada. I get that part. But, like, I think you could give him a little bit of a shove on something, you know what I'm saying? But, kind of depends. Clotho's dropping tomorrow or next week. It should be next week. I think it was next week. I don't think it's tomorrow. All right, so that team's there. Let me go ahead. Millie real quick. Something's not right about my CC there. Yeah, Millie's just way too quick. Like he clears stuff way too quick. Even for Junction, unless they outright is Junction outright just going against Millie next one. I ain't give it a look. Is it going straight against Millie? Because if not, I'm just gonna clear it with Millie anyways. But if it is, then that makes me have a reason to change up what I'm doing. Opinion on Gallon's armor set that gives crit chance. I tried it. It's pretty decent, but like it's one of those set effects that you gotta really min-max. Like the way how I was doing it was I was using multiple different sets that actually help, like the minor set and everything like that. You gotta really min-max, which is kind of hard. What's the best Slater set? I'm thinking of building him as my new support. It's gonna be on his axe build here. I gotta remember which one it is here. His axe is the second one. So if I'm right, it should be the second outfit you get here. So let's go ahead and go to the town. Because I actually do need to build that as well. So I might build that this week. Because I do need to go ahead and exchange out a few of the seals and everything. How'd your Gila burst that fast? It's the armor that you got. The armor and then the burst gear. Oh yeah, Hauser's insane. I'm already working on building him. I was already, like, last stream we did, we were theory crafting. And it was funny because later that same day, a YT posted it, which was Giku. And it was hilarious because I was sitting here, I was like, I love how we just theory crafted this, bro. We just theory crafted this and started working on it. And the next thing you know, that junk went up. I was so sad. I was like, dude, I was going to have a good video. Hold on, let's check Slater here. Now, the first one is for his Claymore. Second one should be for this one, if I'm right. If I had attack on the enemy, taking dot results in a critical hit, dot interval. Nah, that's not it here. Actually, no, that might be it. Actually, hold on. I don't know if I like that though. Because I get what they're doing, but I don't think that's good. I really don't think that. I don't think any of his SSR ones are crazy. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's read something real quick. So we're on our second weapon, which is usually this one. Blazing Axe. I don't think any of his gear sets are decent, actually. I actually do prefer the SR because the SR itself gives you the 25% debuff duration increase. While these, landing a special skill decreases normal skill cooldown by 40% and increases them. But this is for the character. Then this one is, if an attack on an enemy taking DOT results in critical hit, the DOT interval decreases by 16%, which doesn't matter as a support. And if we use this one here, increases damage dealt to stunned enemies by 25%. Landing a special attack on a stunned enemy increases the stun duration by 3 seconds. Once again, this doesn't really matter. So it's like, you know? Yeah, because I was like, I feel like this one's just the best one. Like, this one's genuinely just the best one. Also, I'm not a whale or free to play either. Yeah. I'm considered a whale right now, but like very soon, probably within a month, I'll probably not be considered as much of a whale to most people. Because I don't spend nearly as much as people do think I do. We do need to figure out what outfits we're going to build next. So I need to figure out what outfit I want to build next for this side. I'm tempted to go for Dradrin's outfit for the tag points. This is for the DOT team. So I'm tempted of doing this one for Dradrin. I think this would be really, really good here. So that one could work. It could work. The other one that I'm looking at here so far, and let's see. I'm trying to think of something that's decent here. I guess it would just be Manny, because I do need Manny's DPS set. Actually, no. Manny's going to be my first one, because I'm using her tomorrow. I have to build her set. Manny has to be my one that I go for. Because I need her DPS set. This is way too good for the dual swords to be using. So I do need to go ahead and get that up, without a doubt. It's been like 300 keys, just a few games and that. Oh, Lord. Can you help me with mines? I don't have pants after you're done, of course. Oh, yeah, sure, Kai. I got you. I need to... Dude, I haven't farmed gear in a hot minute, bro. I gotta get back to farming, like, overworld gear and stuff. Because I just have a lot of gear that I'm not using. And I don't plan on using. I got pieces, of course, but... For example, I need to get everyone geared back up, so my box CC is looking back nice. But for the most part, we ain't really doing much. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff around, move everyone looking. Okay, cool. Yeah, we could technically salvage those. We very well can. I just haven't been salvaging them. I really haven't. Isn't Frozen Glitch bannable? We think it's bannable. We've heard people get banned from the glitches, but we don't know exactly, you know, what's bannable, you know? Who should I build next? I'm thinking about Gila, Slater, King, or Jericho. I would say if you're looking for min-maxing, Jericho, seeing the fact that we have the next time-space thing coming up. So that'd probably be good for you guys. Well, that's good, Josh. How you doing, homie? Now, I'm going to get rid of some of these. So, how many of these do we need to actually keep? We have... Let's just count Clotho off bat, right? Just in case we end up somehow getting her later down the line. I'm going to count the characters that don't have a third one. So, let's say 1... technically 2, because she doesn't have a third one too yet. No, she does. Never mind. So 1, let's check around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when he gets another one, most likely. Well, actually, no, he already had one, actually. Never mind. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need a third one. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we can get rid of 5 of these. Jericho fastest burster even compared to Gila's new engrave. Well, because Jericho's a cheat code. But that's in the fact of, what is it called? That's in the fact of praying the content isn't going against her, you know? If content's going against her, she's not going to be the fast. Oh, I'm skipping cloth, though. I was like, if I can't get what I need, I might as well skip it, you know? Because right now, I'm in a mindset of I'm a skipper because I don't think I'm going to possibly end up using the character, right? I just don't think it's going to happen. Now, on the off chance, I don't know, some crap happens and I end up getting the character, I'm not going to deny getting the character. Heck yeah, I'll take it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to get the character, is what I mean. If I end up getting her, cool, that'll be great. Like if something falls through, some money come through, and what is it called? It's summon day, I'll go ahead and summon, sure. But I don't have any plans of going out of my way to try to summon the character, you know. Like Merlin, I'm buying stuff for. I plan on purchasing things when Merlin comes out. Clotho, I'm not really doing that for. I don't really see the need to. I don't really want to. So I'm not going to. I gotta gather all my plats for the day. Three runs of Furs and Abyss. Gotcha. I know another person wants to as well. So let me change up my build then if we're gonna be doing Furs and Abyss real quick. Let's go ahead and do this here. Who was I using here? Oh yeah, I was using Tiore. I think I can live without Tiore now. I'm pretty positive I can live without Tiore now. So I can either do two things. I can either use Dradron or I can use Slater. I'm tempted to use Slater. Yeah, I'm tempted to use Slater. Yo, can I join? Sure. I'm gonna be doing grinding for, what's it called? I'm gonna be grinding for gold soon, so you know. What server am I on? I'm on NA East. Bruh, I wish freaking YouTube didn't wait until the 21st to pay us, because I really want a P10 Escanor right now, but I don't get paid by YouTube till the 21st, so it's like, god dang, now I gotta sit here. Now I gotta sit here and just pray something falls through. It sucks. And also, let me put my thing here as well, because I do need to go ahead and make it so you guys can see what's happening here. A minute. Boom. Discord link, pin that message. There we go. That way we have different things going on here. Bango. Oh, what's good, Shadow? How you doing, man? Bro, I heard that there's people like kicking each other out of rooms if like for some reason you're not 70k, like 80k power to clear Abyss or something. Because people are believing that if you're not 70k, you just can't clear Abyss or something like that. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, are we literally kicking people? I do that? Dang, Shadow. It's like, it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense to kick people based on CC. For example, I can solo with a whole party pretty dang easy, and I'm like 69k, right? And then I can make this team even weaker and still probably solo. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It just makes no sense why people are like so hell-bent. Oh, you gotta have this amount of CC. CC means nothing. Like, it really doesn't. It's just a flex number saying, hey, look, 90% of the time, most of the people who are flexing CC probably don't even got their stats correct. Like, they're probably sitting there with the most janked up stats. Their character's not built right. And it's just like, well, dang, I have inflated stats. Okay, cool. Like that's crazy. That's you want a cookie that your stats are inflated. Like, do you want a pat on the back? Like, no, the thing is, 40K I'm fine with most people being 40K, 50K. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and change my gear on up here real fast, because I do need to change that. Use this. I really need loadouts, bro. Loadouts is like the only thing I wish. Like, it's the only thing I wish for. Boom. Yeah, exactly. CC will drop depending on if you want to build a character or not, and that's just how it is. Yeah, no, I also gauge off of account CC. Like, if anything, account CC is what matter. And my account CC could be higher than this. I just don't feel like getting up characters. Like, my account CC can be way higher. I just don't feel like getting up characters. Whoa, I did not mean to click that. Bigger number, better person. Exactly. I mean, Shadow, I gotta go ahead and actually upgrade some of my stuff. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm about to use 100 keys, maybe 200 keys, on just, what is it called? Gold. I still haven't bought my other keys. Like, okay, because right now I'm like moving my money around, making sure I have enough for rent and stuff. Hence the reason why we're not fully P10ing my Escanor right now. But I gotta buy my keys because this, I gotta get this. That gotta happen. I'm getting my dang keys. I'll figure that out. Sell my soul for like goddamn graphic designing or something. Mink. Ouch. Wink, 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 wink. Think. Think. Yeah, nah. That was just there. Just gone. Oh? Okay, there it is. I was like, what the flip? Got melee longsword outfit, passive 3. Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I haven't been making multiple copies of outfits recently. I've just been trying to make everybody at least an outfit. Once they all get their outfits and I get my free-to-play gems, then sure, I'll start making copies. But I want to try to get all my free-to-play gems first. I think Escanor was like the only exception. And that was the coat I made, the fur coat I made. He was the only exception to that rule. Well, I mean, it's weaker if you don't have it fully duped, I think it is, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I know Gluttonous Longsword is weaker if you haven't fully gotten it all the way up like that. I'm not sure if it's like fully. Both on full amounts are better. Who's better? Go ahead and pop this off. Pop this off. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So if you have a max refined gluttonous, it's just better. If you don't have a max refined gluttonous, then it's worse. Because it makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, because I remember a lot of the community was like, gluttonous is only better if you maxed it out. The longsword's passive carries it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the passive carries the gluttonous longsword. I was going to end up swapping, but I decided against it because I was like, I'm pretty positive the gluttonous is still better if it's maxed out. If it isn't maxed out, that's where things are like, okay, nah. That's where things are bad. But, like, if it's maxed out, that's different. Golden Mastery with Abyss mode. I would like it if just Golden Mastery were a together mode in general. It'd probably make it better to do. I'm so glad I got this axe now, bro. I'm so glad I got this axe now. I'll just toss it. Why not? It's not really gonna hurt anything. Yeah, let's just go ahead and slap this dude up a little bit. There we go. Cool, that should be more than enough. They're upgrading them soon. Hopefully the upgrades go well. Is what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? Can I move? Can I move? Please and thank you. I can't wait till they fix that. Like, you getting stuck on the ledge and junk. Can't wait till they fix that. That's what I want fixed. Like, God. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Slap. Bonk, bonk. Get some hits in. Some more hits, which is fine. Yeah, no, homie's just dead. It doesn't even matter. I don't even have to get the sun up. I can just regular just left click this dude to death. I was like, at this point, just left click him. Oh yeah, Shadow. I'm gonna be trying to clear it with Manny. I'll try to clear it with Manny, and then of course I'll use my Escanor. But like, I'm definitely gonna try to clear it with Manny first. I really want them to shorten Frozen Mines in general. I don't. They're already going to make it into a boss room only, which I don't think is necessary by any means. You can get through it pretty quick. The point of a dungeon is to make you sit down and go through the dungeon. Let's go ahead and make one of these here. Time is too short? I mean, if you're taking the shortcut way, yes, it's too time. Like, it's way too short on time. If you're taking the way that we took just then, keep in mind we have 4 people, not 5, so 5 people could probably clear it even faster. If you're doing the 4th way, I mean, the way that we took, you just kill the boss fast enough, you're good. You kill the boss or kill the person, which they showed the icon on top of that said person. Kill that person with the key, you're good. Just keep moving. By the time you make it to the boss room, you have a good 4 minutes to still fight. Have a good 4 minutes or 3 minutes and 50 seconds, which is more than enough time. Can I join you? Sure. Like, me personally, I just don't think it's really a need, you know? I don't think it's the need to shorten it to begin with. If they wanted to do that, right? And if they knew people were going to complain anyways, why not just make all the dungeons not dungeons? Make them instances. Like they were supposed, like most people want to be. Because what people want, they don't want a dungeon. They want instances. They just want the boss room. That's it. But at the same time, then we come across that part where people complain because, oh, it's just go into the boss room and they get bored. You know what I'm saying? Where people just get bored of that. Person's the only dungeon. So we're gonna act like Spider Dungeon don't exist. Yeah, because I'm like, Gila is boss, Warden's boss, Spider's a dungeon. And Spider takes longer than the goddamn Frozen Mines. We just have more time on Spider right now because it's not Abyss. So what? They're gonna come out with Spider Dungeon, and everybody gonna be like, instead of saying how Spider Dungeon takes too long, like they're not saying right now, people are gonna be like, oh, the second we get Abyss out, everyone's gonna be like, oh, but Spider takes too long. No. The minecart ride doesn't take long. It takes long if you're going the shortcut way. If you're not going the shortcut way, it doesn't take long. Like, if you are thinking going the shortcut way, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, it's gonna take you a long time. You're sitting there for a hot minute. Just relying on a person to hit the freaking target. And then on the other side, yeah, it does take a minute and a half, but that's not really that long. 90% of the time, you're going to be running through. If we just go through Spider, for example, we're just running the entire time. Which takes about just as long. The only reason why we're not feeling it on Spider is because we're consistently moving, one. And then two, it's just quite literally, because during that same time period, there's nothing to really complain about right now. We don't have an Abyss. Oh, someone's not on the thing yet. Jumping, jumping. Lord, I'm so glad this is not Abyss. I'm so glad this isn't Abyss. I'm so glad that's not Abyss. If this was Abyss, that would have been terrible on time, brother. Like, that would have been terrible. Is glitching out the map bannable or nah? So far from what we know, people did get banned for it, and then some people didn't get banned for it. So there's not a definite answer. We don't know the regulations between what is it called? What qualifies for a ban on it and what doesn't qualify for a ban on it. So I don't have a straightforward answer for you, buddy. It's kind of up to you if you want to do it. Lord. Me over here just tossing this damn electric ball at this dang thing. Man said, I hope I don't get banned because I stay doing it. Bro, I'm gonna say it like this, Solus. You be playing a dangerous game, homie. You playing a dangerous game. Chicken parm or burger? Get that chicken parm, homie. Let's see. All right, cool. Wrong direction, wrong direction. Yeah, no, Hawk Pass for free to plays isn't worth it at all. It's trash. But once again, it's free. So, you know, be lucky you're getting anything. The paid Hawk Pass isn't really that bad. Like, it definitely could be better, but it isn't bad. I'm curious to see if they're going to change it at all. They might, but there's a high chance that they might not. I mean, they said themselves it's too long. I don't see why not use the glitch. Why wouldn't do it on stream though? I think the only reason they're saying it's way too long in general is just because people keep complaining about it. That's it. Ah! Made that jump. I just committed it. I was like, screw it. Think I got enough time? Actually, I might as well just toss this out. Why not? Ow. Got blown up for no reason. Ruin gacha games because it's too good for me. I'll give them this. Wua's story is amazing. Combat's also pretty dang awesome too. So I like the pairing. I like everything, how interactive it does feel. When you want to do combos, the combos are genuinely there and feel freaking awesome. Granted though, it's still like one of the ones that you're still going to usually kill everything before you can start doing hardcore combos. So it is one of those things. But it is pretty good. It's a really good one. Flying and motorbike are peak. Yeah, I did see that recently. The motorbike and the flying is actually pretty dope. What's good, Shanks? How you doing, mate? Oh wait, I've probably been quiet this entire time. My bad, you guys. I didn't even notice my mic was down. So many gacha games have come out lately. Oh yeah, ton. A lot of them's coming out. NTE I've been playing. I started playing it a little bit more hardcore today. Was playing it literally all morning pretty much. Yeah, Ananta. Ananta's the one I'm really waiting on. Ananta's the one I'm really waiting on. Like, I don't get excited about mini games. I probably won't do content on it, of course, but I definitely like how Ananta's looking. What's it called? Needs to step up with character designs, period. I mean, character designs right now, doesn't seem like they want them to be ultra crazy. Which I'm fine with. The character doesn't need to look, what's it called? Crazy insane to me. Like, if they look cool, they look cool. If they don't, they don't. I'm fine with it. I just want to play the game. Character design in NTE is bad. It's lax. I will say that. It's way more lax than the other gachas themselves. Especially for their character design themselves. But I think that's why I'm kind of enjoying the beauty of NTE. Because originally I wasn't going to play it as much, right? And I think the beauty of NTE for me is the sheer fact that with this dang game, it's funny. It's funny. It doesn't try to treat itself ultra serious. Everything like that. Did I pull Natalie? I got double Natalie on my first or second multi. And then I had all the characters except for the silver-haired dude before I even got a selection. So when I got my selector, that was all the characters. My account's stacked. I just haven't had to really do anything. Voice acting in NTA is trash. I like it. Story's meant to be goofy. Voice acting's meant to be goofy. Both of them are fine. NT isn't trying to make itself ultra serious. You can, I think anyone with half a brain cell could probably tell that. It seems like he's just trying to do something that's just funny. Plot is there, it's not crazy. Yeah, I will admit though, Bai Chang, yeah, his personality was a little, well, I enjoyed him when he was talking to the main character. Like, I enjoyed that. But when he was like taking on the fight, because I did the little flower fight today. When he was doing that little flower fight, I mean, it wasn't crazy, but you know, it's okay. What I did like was at least how what is it called? He was very nice, talkative type deal. I did like that. It was really fun. Yeah, the VA is fine. I think the VA is fine. The way the character presents himself is also fine because he's meant to be that lax little type commander, right? Obviously trying to get off of his goddamn duties, doesn't like that. His lieutenant is more of a commander than him. But his lieutenant also knows that he is very strong, right? So that's why when he was handling the situation, the lieutenant was like, let him handle it. He got this. Because he knows dang well the commander's strong. The commander himself is just like, he's one of those goofy commanders. He doesn't want to do work. And he has that personality of like, I'm a carefree type person. I enjoy this, enjoy that. And I kind of like that. VA sounds like trash English anime dub. Something tells me you just don't like English dubs. I'm not a fan of English dubs much, but like, I don't think it's actually terrible VA. I think it's pretty dang decent. It's alright. It's not like a masterpiece, nothing crazy, but it dang sure is pretty. It's pretty decent. And the reason I think why I'm liking NTE's story so much is because normally I skip through stories. Y'all see how I do this story. Y'all see me how I do this story. Yeah. The white-haired is Child's VA. That's what I'm saying. The VA are from other gachas. They're from Genshin in them. I know one of them's Amber's VA. Another one's Child's VA. Another is, who else we got in there? Because they're all Genshin VAs. And they do their job very good. That's why I'm like, their VAs aren't bad. They're actually really good. It's just like, it depends. Most people are used to these serious type stories, serious type storyline, where NTE isn't trying to give you that. They're trying to give you more personality out of some of the characters. They're trying to make it different. And I kind of like that. It's kind of good to have something that's not meant to be serious, you know? It's good to have something that is different. And that's where I think I'm liking NTE so much. It's different. Well, I mean, then mute the game, you know? If you don't like it, mute the game. But like, I feel like that's just more of a side that you personally don't like. Because the VAs themselves are really good. How the game is trying to at least actually present itself is really good too. Security is just weird, bro. Okay, security is just purely weird. Wait, I'm hoping you're talking about the character I'm thinking you're talking about, right? Are you talking about the lolly or are you talking about the purple haired chick? Because if you're talking about the little girl, she's just weird, bro. She like the bully Tageto, like to death. Yeah, the little girl, exactly. She's just weird. She just likes to bully people. It's just so funny. She's a Nagatoro type, yeah. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious because of how she is. But at the same time, it's like, you know you're a bully, right? You're a freaking bully. I just want you to understand this. And I think this is one of the gacha games that I'm gonna remember the characters just based on how the story doesn't keep it ultra serious, right? They have a lot of the type deal of unhingedness. Yeah, they have all their unhingedness type deal. They're able to have a little bit of fun, right? Which is great. For example, where we were seeing Tagero thinking that we were roaches at the very beginning, right? It was kind of funny because he was like, by the way, I hate to tell you this, Mint, our powers are also cut in half. Yeah, so we're kind of screwed. Like, that was actually kind of funny. And I was like, yeah, no, this is great. I can get behind this because it's nothing like, oh God, we have impending doom, right? They have their own issue. But like, it's not, God, we got this impending doom happening. We got to do this here, and that's just funny. All right, Escanor's got, yo, Kong, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that. Wait. No. And that's actually a pretty decent big one. That's actually a decent one because I'm fully caught up. As if y'all care about Four Knights, I do. I stay caught up with Four Knights. Four Knights of the Apocalypse is actually one of my favorite mangas that's out right now because it's actually interesting. He did a lot better with this one. Like, don't get it twisted. 70S wasn't bad, but Four Knights of the Apocalypse is actually pretty dang good. It's really good. He's patching up plot holes. He's making things like the interactions between the Four Knights themselves is really good. Like, it's really nice to actually read that one. Yeah, no, it started off a little shaky. I will agree with that. At first I was like, okay, but it was more like a world building type shaky. And I was like, okay, all right. And then it melded with me and I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. He started going insane with it. And I'm like, oh, okay, wait a minute. This is good. You got my attention now. All right, let's move these dudes out of the way here. Give me that key. Yo, I'ma need y'all to silence in the chat, buddy. Jesus. We got anime onlys too, homeboys. We may be caught up, but I'm pretty sure not everybody else is caught up. Jeez, y'all like spoiling the Christ out of it. I don't bring up information digging like that. Oh no, I'm getting bullied. I'm getting bullied by the balls. Help. No, I just don't mention anything about that because remember, Zach, so-called, you know, that guy doesn't exist. No longer. I'm excited with how Four Knights is going now. Once again, you guys, look at that. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Just chilling. Doing whatever we do best. All right, let's go ahead and just pop this here. And I need to go ahead and start swinging. God dang it, you moved my hit there, which sucks. But, I mean, this don't really bother me much. You're just gonna die anyways. Like, you can continue throwing all these little death balls and junk, but it's not gonna mean jack. Like, you're still getting the half. Yeah. Guys, try not to be spoiling stuff, though, like that. Because remember, we got anime onlys. We got people who are probably behind on manga. And the last thing I want is my live chat to be spoiling people who don't know anything. that would be nice not to do. And that goes for any series, not only just for 7DS, that goes for any series. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoops, I didn't even hold that. I did that to myself that time. Whoopsie. Naruto marries Sakura. Bro, we know what freaking spoilers we need. Let's just go ahead and get some hits on this guy. Go ahead and hit this one. Where's the last one? Bonk, and he goes down. Man, I don't read mangas in general. I'm an anime only guy. Eventually, one day you will change that. Eventually, maybe. I think like from where we are in the manga on Fortnite's, like they got a good 2 seasons they can make out of this. Easily 2 seasons, which is like, I get it takes a while for the animating process, but dude, bring it out. Because I'm a type of person who I like to see the anime first, and then I'll go read the manga. I'll pick up where the anime left off, read the manga. So I go ahead, read the manga. Maybe sometimes I start back to chapter 1 of the manga, and I go ahead from there and get all the way caught up. Then I like to watch and wait on how it gets animated and rewatch it again, because it's pretty cool. It's always cool to see certain things get animated. Like recently, I don't know if you guys have been watching Wisteria, Sword and Shield. I mean, no, Wand and Sword, or something like that. That's such a good anime. Such a good anime. I've been really enjoying that anime. I think it's Wisteria or Wisteria. Something like that. Alright, we're gonna do one more of the Furzens. And then after that, I should probably get to grinding some gold. Dum dum da 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 dum. All right, so let's see what we got here. 63K. Oh my god. Hold on. We dropped frames? No, we didn't. Okay. S2, yeah, I really did wish they do better with S2. Blue Lock. You a Blue Lock fan? Yeah, I keep up with all of Blue Lock's manga. Well, I can't. Is it a manga? Because I usually have I usually see the leaks and I always read the whole thing when it is. I always call it a manga, but I think it's a webtoon or something like that, isn't it? I think that's one of the few that I'm actually unsure. It's a manhwa. Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's a manga, but I know it's something around that area. Man say it's trash is what it is. Oh nah. I don't know if y'all hear my brother. He's like tweaking. He's tweaking out right now. He's getting cooked in a game at the moment. Blue Lock right now, I'm really enjoying that too, because it's starting to kick up. Hey, no problem. I didn't hear till you asked if we could hear him. What do you mean? Did I dip out? Did I like, was I not there for a second? Blue Lock's anime was terrible. The next season, the Blue Lock was terrible. That's what Blue Lock triggered me with that. The anime triggered me with that. Oh, you didn't hear him until right after he screamed. Yeah, no. Like, I'll still watch the anime even if it's like frames. If I can sit through 7 deadly frames, I can sit through dang what's it called? Artwork lock, okay? I can sit through god dang frame lock. It's not that bad. And the thing is with season 2, they had great freaking art, but they sucked at animation. Their animation was terrible. No sports anime gets higher than a 7. I can kind of agree with that. I think the highest I've given a sports anime is 7.5, maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. And I love freaking sports animes too. I can deal with them. IQ is actually really good too as well. But like, I don't really mess with it too much, you know? I think it was Kuroko that got the 8 actually too. There's one more sports anime I'm looking forward to. It's another basketball one. I forgot what it's called though. Was it Zero something? Or I gotta remember because I had it. I posted it to my friends and I was like, "Yo, it looked like we getting a new type of Kuroko Basket looking like it's coming out." And it was funny. Maybe it might be Slam Dunk. It might be Slam Dunk. I just saw it and I was like, "Yo, this looks clean." But it hasn't came out yet. No. If it's something that's out, it hasn't came out yet. It's a basketball anime that's coming out. And they had a trailer. I know they showed a trailer, but I haven't seen anything else about it. Yeah, no, it's not Slam Dunk then. It's not. I don't think it's Slam Dunk then. This is a new basketball anime. I can look it up after this run. Ow. Why did you... Wait, why did that ignite? I didn't even hit that. This explode and grab. I don't even have to hardcore glaze Kuroko no Basket. I gave Kuroko no Basket an 8 is because I like the whole... I'm a sucker for Aura Bull Junk, like stuff that like actually have cool looking characters. They're doing a little bit too much for no dang reason. I'm a sucker for those type of things. So that Kuroko no Basket was definitely one of them that I just like just because of it. So I want to rewatch it with my buddy Shiki eventually because I know he likes Kuroko no Basket a lot. But they also like Haikyuu a lot too. I mean, a lot of animes are usually carried, especially for sports ones, are usually carried by music themselves. But they also have decent. Oh, ruin my god dang. What's it called? Sun. Yeah. Go through those. Oh, I've never seen him just kill him. That's hilarious. But hold on, let me find this basketball anime. Hold on. I got y'all real quick, cause it was good atrocity. No, it's called Zero Rise. I knew it started with a Z. It's called Zero Rise. It looks cool. It actually looks really cool. I was like, hello? New type deal that's going on? No problem, Josh. Epo is also really good. My dad really loved Epo. All right. Well, I mean, you can steal a spot, but I'm not doing Abyss at the moment. I'm doing gold farming. So by all means, you can take the spot, but I'm only doing gold farming. The second I do the gold farm or kill the golem, we're leaving the dungeon. So we kill golem, we leave dungeon. That's it. Not finna wait on anyone else for that. And I mean quick, because you slow me down, I'm gonna have a problem. All right, let's see. Man said, bet, invite back. Got it. Let me swap to my Meliodas team. Oh no! Oh wait, I just now saw what he was saying, bro. Zach, don't even pay attention to that, bro. Don't even pay attention to that, my boy. Just let him speak, bro. I just saw what the conversation was entailing, bro. Don't worry about it, dog. It ain't worth the time. It ain't worth the time. Send the 8 mil, nice. Need to start up this goddamn Lance. Need to start up because I've just been kind of chilling with it, and I do need the extra attack. So I'm tempted to just start, just to stink and start, because why not? Yeah. It's in Jump. Yeah, Shonen Jump's trying to find anything they can get their hands on right now. They keep canceling too many good ones, or getting them to cut off way too early. Yeah, or Arthur's just decided to end way too quickly. Go ahead and get across from here. Bonk. This. Actually, read Manhwa Blade? Depends. I do for like, what's it called? Blue Lock, and I did of course read freaking I can't remember if is that one. I don't think that one's dedicated as one. I was about to say stinking solo, but I don't think that one was one. Gotta double check on that one. But I read some of them. It depends. If you named a few, I'll probably be like, yeah, I've probably read that one. At this point, everything bleeds into manga. Food Wars was good. Yeah, okay, so Solo was one. Okay, cool. Because I was like, was Solo one? I think it was. Almond was, they kind of have that distinctive look at times. Ooh, finger hurt. That absolutely destroyed my fingers. I had to snap them. Feel like it's a little bit rush with units in the end game. How so for units in the end game? Unit wise, I felt like all of them have been pretty decent right now. I accidentally didn't do the thing. I do the roar. Yep, I'm bad. Yep, I'm bad. Yep, arrest me. I didn't do my slash. See, Oshinoko, there was better ways to end it. Or at least there was a way that you wanted a happy ending, right? That's what we wanted with Oshinoko. It wasn't per se that the ending was terrible. The ending was just not what we wanted as watchers. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt like the twins, I ain't gonna say much because everybody ain't do that. Just know that I felt like it should have had a happy ending. Because I don't want to spoil nothing. But it stuck with the premise. It stuck with how it began. There's lies. Not everything in the idol industry goes well. It stuck with its main premise. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's good for the way it went. It's not good the way I wanted it to go, but it's good for the way it went, I guess. Dang sure wanted it to go something else though. Like, I'm so freaking mad at how it went, but like, you know. And you're cooked, stun locked, and goodbye, my dear friend. I just see homeboy tweaking out over here. Like the goddamn bear was tweaking all the way out. You gonna be in VC later on tonight? I might be. Depends. Depends on what I want to do. I've been chilling with a lot of my friends inside the mod tower. Tower of God. Well, the thing is, I like the Tower of God game. I just stopped playing it because top-up games and VIP games are the ones to absolutely strong-arm my wallet. And when I mean strong-arm, I make bad financial decisions. Here's the reasons why I don't play top-up games. Because top-up games, yeah, they're terrible. Not spending 20 keys, bro. What do you mean spending 20 keys? We're only getting the gold, that's it. I'm not getting anything else. Nice, atrocity. Uh-oh. Gila Abyss isn't worth it at all for 20 keys. I mean, that's if you're, yeah, that's if you're using the 20 keys, but you're not. You're only coming here for the gold, and that's it. Other than that, you're just chilling. Everyone got here? We're missing someone. See, 1, 2, 3. Who we missing? You'll get the new gliding mount. I'll get it eventually, but I don't really care to. I make it very known that, like, even with as a CC, if I don't feel like doing something, I'm not gonna do it. Bottom line. I'll go catch the thing when I want to catch it, but I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to go get it. Fish, farming fish for 3 hours. I mean, I'll do it eventually. Like, I'll do what I normally do when I farm. Cut on the anime and just farm. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I've been lazy, though. I've been, like, collecting all of my minerals, and I just get off the game. That's my own bad. I need to stop doing that, though. And when I mean all my minerals, I mean, I'm not doing what most people do. They be like, I got my platinum and that's it. Nah, I'm doing still every last mineral in the game besides iron. Iron is every now and again when I need it, but usually you're not going to run out of iron, so. Or have junk to use it on to begin with, so. Hello? Press E? It literally let me press Q and then just sat still like, yeah, that's good. You're good, bro. You don't gotta do it. I think this, like, one of our people they not be making it here, which is a problem. I'm trying to, like, do it and then just keep moving. Yeah, when you're jumping on the flower, just stay still. Like, get close to it and just jump up. That's it. You don't gotta do anything else. Oh, Jesus. Man said controller might be dying. Junk tossed you. Oof. Man's getting cooked up by his controller. Da 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 dum da dum da da dum da 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 dum da da dum da 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 dum da dum da dum. Zoom on over. Got him. Go ahead and do this. I did not mean to do that like that in that rotation, but whatever. As we move, it's just a golem anyway. It's not like it's gonna really be a problem. He'll get stunned, and then he dies. So. One, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Everyone was here this time. Melly's diabolical. Yeah, no, Melly's always been disgusting, bro. Like, that's how I cleared the first journey. Like, yeah, I cleared it with Escanor, but that's how I cleared it stupid fast with, what's it called? My other one. Has materials, plan on building her. Is it worth the investment here? Can I see your Jericho build? My Jericho build is a mixture of everyone else's build. So, for example, I need to change my lance, change this one here. I will be duping this out before tomorrow, so I'll probably be doing this today just to go ahead and quickly dupe it out. I do think it's worth it because, of course, the crit resistance stacks is always great. When it comes down to the armor side, you want to use this armor, and then I'm going to be using the burst armor here. I'm not going to be making another set of these right now. Just don't see it necessary. They do more than enough with the way they are. So I'm just using the regular burst set. I only really need one of these, just pass them on through. Other than that, for this, I still got to build these two for her personally. And I'm just being lazy because honestly, we're not going to use them anyways. So like, what's the point? No. I'll probably end up finishing it soon though, because I do get very bothered by not having my weapons fully mastered, because then that also is affecting my potential skills. So I'm probably going to fix that today as well, but we'll see. We'll see. Actually, I might work on that off camera, to be honest, now that I think about it, because I need to have my Manny in order. Weapon-wise, she's fine. Like, I'm good on weapon-wise. I'll probably get, like, a good ice thing here for this one, right? Probably get a good ice dual sword or something. I don't remember if it's her long sword that's better or if it's the dual swords that's better. I think it was the dual swords. I'll have to go double check. But, I definitely will be making sure of this because I want to go ahead and actually get a DPS thing up for her very soon. Longsword for DPS? Yeah, okay. So I was like, I can't remember if it was longsword or dual swords. I know my brother uses the dual swords, but one of the two is the one I'm using. So probably gonna max out this when I get the chance to. Might not be today, might be tomorrow, depends. But I know for a fact I need to hurry up and max this out because I want to get as much crit resistance down as possible. So I'm going to be doing that today. I'm definitely going to be trying to finish the mastery for her today. And we'll go from there. Dual swords is the buffing icon. I didn't even notice it. Hold on. I didn't even notice there was a buff. There's a buffing icon here. I was quite literally just trying to think on which one. Good part is I at least have a longsword that's pretty decent here. Because I'm just going to roll a dang ice thing on it and be like, boom, we're done. Cool. Bang, bang, boom. We're done. And actually, I'll purchase one of these just to see something. Because I don't really want to. I want to see something real quick. Let's do a frost one. How you farm for purple crystals? Purple crystals? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about to upgrade them? You don't farm. You just make every weapon. Every week I make sure I make every 4-star weapon inside of the game. But that's one of the perks of having a lot of extra keys. Have I tried Holy.Team? Yes, I have. We're actually going to be making Draydren's outfit very, very soon. Yeah, you technically can farm them. It just takes a while with no keys. It's just very, very annoying to do. Hold on. What was I looking for? What was I looking for? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, weapon. That's what I was looking for. Enhance this here. Boom. You know what? We deal with what we can deal with. It is what it is. Bonk. There you go. Cool. We use what we can use. Because I'm not going to give her above and beyond for damage here. Yeah, I'm like, this is more of a Jericho deal, bro. Like, this is a straight up for Jericho. Like, this would have been awesome if this was on my dual source for Jericho. Like, it's terrible any other way, but it's like, I guess we'll deal with it, because I'm not going to make a bunch of those orbs. I refuse to do so. That's just a waste of plot right now. If it's not a character that I'm hardcore going to be using as a DPS, I don't see a need to really hardcore go for it. Nah, that wasn't on Jericho. That was on Manny. Yeah, I'm like, that's all I care about. I saw the crit damage and I was like, hey, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'm gonna try to clear with my Meliodas first. Like, I'm gonna genuinely try to clear with my Meliodas first tomorrow. If I can clear it with that, then I'm just gonna straight up make a video with Manny, just having some fun with it, and then that's it. Weapon locations? Actually, I have not really focused on the special codex weapon locations. I've not actually done that. I really need to. Oh, for a second I thought I fell to my doom. I was about to cry. Let's go ahead and do this and build up that burst. Bonk. Bonk. And he's dead. Had like a weird burp at the same time as saying bonk, which was terrible. It was like bonk. Scraping for pools. Going 9 out of 10 for potential. Oh, nice. Always nice. I'm currently 7 out of 10. I would like to get 10 out of 10, but your boy got bills to pay. So, of course. And since YouTube doesn't pay me till the 21st every month, I can't really do that right now. We is finna see if people need some graphic designing or something done, though, because getting some extra bread would be nice. Everyone these days are using like AI thumbnails, AI stuff, so it's like, it's already hard enough trying to freaking get some graphic designing stuff in. We'll have to see. Craftable SR is good for Manny too. Cold damage plus crit. Ooh, I have to check that. They're resistant to the dark. Don't mean I'm not gonna try it. The twin, what do you do late game besides grinding Abyss? Grind everything out in my world, such as like mats for potions, anything for freaking what's it called? Anything regarding like mats for potions, minerals themselves, all that stuff. That's usually what I'm doing. If I'm not helping out people, I'm usually doing something like that. And then if you get really bored but you still want to play the game, you could technically farm the field bosses, though I don't really do that too often. I'll do it sometimes, not often, because it's a little boring. At that point, I just get off the game and I just go play my other games for now. Oh yeah, if you use AI thumbnails to me, I feel like you're just lazy. You're lazy, you don't care about your content. That's just a personal thing for me. Like today, I ain't even posted it because today I was like, I'm gonna take me a breather. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna stream. Take me a breather for posting for a day, which is always fine. But I just can't stand the AI thumbnails. I won't call anyone out in the community for them. I'll just be like, I don't respect them. Because if you're doing it as a content creator and you're supposedly doing this, you know, where you're actually trying to put forth effort for it, you would think you'd want to put effort for your thumbnails as well. Or you can easily just go look up a PNG of the character. It may not be the exact character or the exact artwork of it, but You can just look up a character, place it on there, and you're done. You don't gotta do anything crazy. No content creator, or at least I'll say this: I'm not gonna diss a person and be like, "Oh, your thumbnail's trash." I'm not doing that. I won't do that because I've been there. My thumbnails have been ass in the beginning, and I've slowly worked on making them better. If you don't got time to make them better, that's fine too. Continue just doing your thumbnails how you do it. At least we see you're trying, right? The AI thumbnails, why everyone is using them, is because YouTube pushes the AI thumbnail videos more. They make sure they're always on the recommended. They make sure they're always picking up in the algorithm, because technically it's a tool that YouTube offers. And so since you're using their tool, they want to make sure that you as the user are getting more exposure, which is nice. There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't really like that whole AI thing. I don't care for it. For thumbnails, it's just triggering. It's like, brother, come on now. Do better. And also, yeah, let me check that craftable one out that you were talking about, because I know I've made all the SR weapons before. I kept a couple of them, didn't keep all of them because majority of them are but there are some decent ones in there. Let's see if I can find the lone sword here. This one here, right? Oh yeah, cold attack. Wait, I do have that one. I do have that one. Hold on. That one should be... Is it on Dreyfus? It might be on my Dreyfus, because I remember he was holding it for now. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll be taking this from him, and we'll use this for Manny. It's all about making money, not making content. Yeah, I like making content because I always found it fun. Like, if anyone watches Minecraft YouTubers right now, or like watch them back in the day, I used to love YouTubers like Jerome ASF, Beijing Canadian, who is it? Lachlan, pretty much the Pack boys. You had the Pack, you had a couple other ones, you had Vicstar, those dudes. I loved watching those guys. And so when I was growing up, I was like, dude, they're making money, having fun, and just like enjoying the game. Like, I still do, of course, my career choice, which is teaching people music education. I still do that. That's great. That's freaking fun to do. It's something about teaching people classical music, or just teaching them music in general, that's just nice, right? I still like that. But playing the game has always been something that I enjoy doing. I love playing the game. And so if you're telling me I can teach, aka what I do with my videos, I show off different things, I teach people with guides, I do that type of stuff. Tell me I can teach, play my video game, and have fun while making money? Heck yeah. I'm gonna enjoy doing that. That's great. What's good, Lion Sin? How you doing, man? Said just stopping by. But I'm never gonna get to a point where you're gonna see me do AI thumbnails. Like, I think the most AI you might get from me is maybe the descriptions. And that's because no one looks at descriptions. Nobody. And if I wasn't doing AI descriptions, I think I would be giving like one-liners or two-liners. Some YTs don't even do freaking descriptions. As a bigger YT, it don't affect you. As a smaller YT, it does. So like, the most you get from me is like AI description. And I've been doing that since the start. Not because I don't care, because I make sure I still find out and look at the description to see if it's still decent. But it's because it's like, you know, you got to make sure it actually tailors to the video itself so it goes to the algo. That's one thing I will do. But I won't ever do my thumbnails. Like, thumbnails themselves, you shouldn't have to do that for. Always follow your dreams. You only experience life one time. Exactly. In my case, I've been blessed to experience it 4 times, but right now, we loving it. Let's see what we got here. Man, Satcho, use my keys and go. All right, homie. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun tomorrow. I think Time Junction. I really do feel like a lot of people are complaining about Time Junction just to complain. Man, say you had 3. Brother, I've talked about this so many times. I'll probably explain more later in call. I've definitely talked about it on a stream all the time. Because I use it, it's like a joke for me at this point. There's a reason I live how I live at this point now, because it's like, you never know what day could be your last. You want to make fun. You want to have some fun with it, you know? They said, one was with the heart, but all three were occurrences with the heart. It was all in one burst. Came back 3 times. I mean, I have been hit by a car before, but that wasn't like a near death. Well, I guess it was a near death, but like, it didn't really leave me heavily injured. I have been hit by a car before. Truck-kun did not isekai you? Yeah, Truck-kun was luckily a car. In which those people are lucky that I was already exhausted and tired. You know, they're lucky. Because my first year going to college, I had a lot of things going on that year. Like, first of all, first year going alone, had my dorm, so I was already broke. So there was points where, of course, you didn't have food, you didn't have none of that stuff. That was also when I quit YT at the time, when I was doing Grand Cross and them. So, like, you know, quit YT, everything was just doing some bull crap. And I was hungry, okay? I gotta say, there was at least a good week, maybe a week and a half, where your boy was not eating. It was so bad that at least it's one of my favorite teachers still this day still. His name is Dr. Park. Freaking fantastic music teacher, by the way. He would literally look at me, he's like, so have you been eating? I'm like, no. He's like, do you have such and such this? I'm like, no. He's like, come into my office. And he had rice, man had bread, and he made sure he always baked bread for a class and stuff like that. He would give me food. And it was a tough time because I was already broke. I had to walk 2 hours to school, or like an hour and a half to school. On foot, by the way. What is it called? Already trying to get myself together because, of course, at the time I was way overweight. Now I've lost a decent bit of weight, but still kind of chunky a little bit. But I've lost a decent bit of weight. And what is it called? So it was a hard time. It was a hard time. Didn't have much. That year, my grandfather passed away. That was during COVID. Nearly took my grandmother as well. So I'm depressed. I'm going through everything. It was very tough. It was very tough. That was a very dark time because that was also, I think, a time period where I had a falling out with my first friend group that they were my boys, and that whole friend group had a giant falling out. We all split. Terrible endings on each end. My ex, we got away from each other and junk like that. We were terrible. So it was just a bunch of things that compiled on one another all in 1 year. My mind space was not good. It was not okay. And that one is, I was already tired. Now, I can grow in a good temper, especially when I'm aggravated, but I was exhausted that day. I was coming home, what is it called? Had bags of food, finally coming home, and it was a bad day. Going across the freaking street. Keep in mind, I got the crosswalk. Going across the street. Boom. Getting smacked by a car. I'm like, well, dang. Legs scraped up, arms scraped up. Keep in mind, I have a orchestra concert as well. Like, within the week. Couldn't even go to freaking practice. arms bandaged up, couldn't feel my fingertips for a little bit. So I'm over here, got a bike over to everything. I got like, it's funny because on my Instagram, I have 2 bags on my left handlebar, 2 bags on my right handlebar, my backpack with food in it, and another bag on my literal shorts, hanging on my shorts with groceries there. Get slapped by a car. That junk was not I. And what makes it worse was I keep going. I get back up. They checked on me perfectly fine. I get up. Later that week, step in a pothole. All right, nothing happened. Step in a pothole again on the way back. Nothing happened. Had to go back again. Step in a pothole to get back to my dorm. I twist my ankle. Not only twist my ankle, but during the set time, I fall on the ground. Ah, dang, that hurt. Limping, right? Well, I had groceries. Before you can get to my dorm, there's this hill that's right in front of a 7-Eleven. Needless to say, I tumbled like a fat potato down that hill, laying dead on my spine on a freaking tree stump. Bam! And I'm like, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Now, I still got my food. I get up, I limp into the 7-Eleven because at this point I'm tired. Limp into the 7-Eleven. The people are like, you okay? I'm like, oh, y'all saw that, huh? And they're like, yeah, you all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Brother, I know this is going to sound stereotypical as a mug. I just wanted to eat my watermelon at that point, right? There's a woman in front of me. Beautiful woman, by the way. My watermelon container, all of the juice, watermelon pieces, spills on the floor. And she just mopped in that area. I wanted to cry. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'll mop it up for you. She's like, no, this is my job. I'm fine. It's okay. And she took it very nicely. And I was actually about to just be in tears because I'm like, I done got hit this week. Can't feel my arm. I haven't ate in freaking like days. I gotta walk from school, junk like this. Brother, I was going through it. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm near my breaking point. Like, she's like, it's all good. I'm over here like tripping balls, bro. I'm like, this ain't fair, dog. I've had some bad luck, but this is crazy. Like, that was the most insane week of my life. It put me through the ringer. And then the next year I had that heart situation happen, which was freaking insane. So it was just a slew of bad luck. It was a slew of bad luck. What's good, Jeffrey? How you doing, man? You ready for stage 2? Ready as I ever can be. I think it's gonna be fun though, because really stage 1 wasn't that hard as long as you were prepared for it. Made 2 accounts almost free to play. They insane with my main 84K. Nice. I probably could have had my team like to 90K at base, but that requires me to actually inflate my stats, which I'm not gonna do. I'd rather just go ahead and just make sure all my stuff is optimized correctly. I think my highest team without it being inflated is like 86K, 87K. And that's without like, what is it called? That's without just inflating. Now, if I inflated my CC with like a bunch of HP stuff and stuff like that, probably can be higher. Easily. Oh yeah, nah. And I don't dwell on things too long. I usually just have some fun. Man said cocaine? No! Not cocaine! Not cocaine! No! And said cocaine? Question mark? No! No! Cocaine Cipher is wild work, bro. Cocaine Cipher is wild work, bro. Daisy's Sword and Shield is only worth it if you are a person making her into a DPS. If you're not making her into a DPS, there's no point. And that means at least get it to 3 stars, because that's where it becomes crazy. The half Ascends team? Oh lord. Like if I just took my team and did like my highest team based on CC, I know I'm sitting at a easy 90k. Easily. Doesn't bother me. Are you a believer in Jesus Christ? I am a believer of a higher being. I'm a Christian, but we don't get into religion over here. That's more of a topic for Discord, and even then I don't go into that as much. Substance abuse for oh nah, brother. Oh nah. Man said we are a believer in Goonsifer. Oh nah. Lord and Savior Bidoof? Nah, I believe in that one. I believe in that one, Zach, definitely. The Sacred Bidoof. Bidoof is love, Bidoof is life. You don't understand how many times that dang Pokemon has saved me. That Pokemon has saved me countless times. Bonk. Oh, okay. Or hey, let me out the thing. Ooh, I accidentally used that first. That was terrible. That was not meant to be like that. Now I'm braking way too slow. That's crazy. Miss Autono saved me. Autono saved a lot of people. Why are people making Sasuke and god dang Dragon Ball? Oh my god. These mods are going insane, bro. These mods are going insane, bro. For Sparking Zero, the modding community have been insane. Animations and all. I'm no rights for oh nah. Oh nah. Wait, why the flip did I do this? Wrong match. Y'all got me queuing up Furs and Mines too much now. I went on autopilot. It was just like, yep, Furs and Mines time. Yep. It's kind of crazy to say this, but all of this gold is going to be gone probably today. That's the funniest part about all of this, is every last cent of this gold is probably going to be gone today. Because I got a 4-star weapon I need to build up. I want to build up a couple of my other SRs just to have some fun with. Pretty positive a lot of this stuff is gone today. Heck, with just the weapons alone that I want to build, I would not be surprised if I'm just getting cooked. Uh-oh. Did Savior die on me? Oh no. I think Savior got cooked. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, no. I figured that's what happened. I was like, oh no. I think Savior died. Might be GG's. Dum, da, da, dum. Blake, go back into the mines feels bad, man. Yeah, nah. Herman mods be so freaking crazy. Oh yeah, nah, bro. What's the best way for gold? Yeah, I think it's still rabbits. Like, I think it's just genuinely still rabbits. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you're good, homie. You're fine. Don't apologize about that. It happens sometimes. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Da-dee-dee-dum, da-dee-da-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dum, ba-da-da-dum. And so if I use crit damage boots and bottoms, I think I'm almost 100. $100 on what? I'm on 100 crit damage? Have too many accounts thanks to cocaine is crazy work, my brother. That is crazy work. Let's go ahead and continue moving. Almost done. I think 100 keys is like 2.5 mil anyways. So I mean, like, not bad. You prefer top Suffer, bottom Suffer, or switch Suffer? I'm scared. I feel like that is a trick question that I don't want to answer. Def bottom Suffer. Hey. Where is this slander coming from? Why am I catching the hardest slanderous activities? Didn't even get to do the thing in time, bruh. I gotta make sure I burn your behind first. Heck, I don't even get this in time. You know what? Forget that. Nah. Just do it this way. Bonk, bonk. You're gonna die one way or another anyways. Train your finger routine. I'm scared. What does he mean by that, chat? Man, this man's scaring me, bro. Gonna be terrified. Daisy Manny combo is so good. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Really good combo. Man said, bro is a freak. I don't know, man. Saying craziness, you know what I'm saying? Man said, my fingers are always trained. Chat, can we get a judge to see if he's telling the truth? God dang it. Man said he crazy. I believe we need a judge to see if he's telling the truth or not. I do not believe him. But I also don't want to find out for myself, so I need someone else to test that out. Dum da da dum dum da dum dum. Man said I can also palm a basketball thanks to finger length. I'm scared. I didn't know we had a freaking alien here. Like, I'm terrified. Bro, there's no way that hit fully, but all right, sure. I guess I was technically still in the way, so. Hold on, before I read what that says. Bonk, 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 and goodbye. Alright, I wonder if for a melee team, you use Holy Elaine, Manny, Electric Daisy, and melee. Just as the combo for Manny and Daisy is just good. I mean, you pretty much can. I don't always use a burster at times. I'm usually using the combo ult. But if the character needs their ult in order to deal damage, then you're probably not going to use a combo ult. See what I'm saying? If they don't need their ult to deal damage, then you're probably going to use a combo ult. But if you do need their ult to do damage, like Escanor, you're not going to need one. And it's mainly just because I build up ult gauge very fast anyways. So it's like, yeah, preloading, you could do that if you're doing that too. I don't usually do preloading builds. As long as you have a lot of magic efficiency, you should be able to get your ult gauge easily. You don't have to like preload it. But you have to be able to have a lot of tag points. Tag points or tag gauge, and then obviously the ultimate gauge thing, so. I've gotten slapped so many times versus this dang golem. I feel like I've gotten slapped more times in this than like any of the other abyss for no reason. Would Holy Elaine for burst efficiency? All right, 2.6 mil, not bad, not bad. All right, cool. We've used all of our gold, which for the most part, I do want to say we should probably end a little early anyways, because either way, what I'm finna go ahead and do is actually get me some food. Need some dang food. And then I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just relax, as per usual. Probably do my normal stuff, because right now we're just chilling, just yapping a little bit. So usually if we're not doing abyss carries and stuff like that, we'll probably like stay for the whole 3 hours. But if we aren't doing them, then we'll just probably start and leaving around like 2:15, 2 on the head. We'll probably do something like that. But I will most likely be in the public lobby or lobby chat. Probably. I'm not going to say guaranteed, but probably I'll be in the lobby chat. Should I go for Orange A1? If you're being ultra competitive or if you're being competitive for SOS, sure. But you don't gotta. Blade Onara, everyone. Oh my gosh, you're crazies. What's up, Bygone? We just about to end that. But yeah. We're gonna have some fun next time though, as usual. Till next time, everybody. Thank you for coming on out, and I'm dipping on out. Peace. Bom 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 bom.